there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? We hope you're keeping well. We hope that we are continuing on well, that you're learning, you're implementing, your life is beginning to change. And if this is happening to you, we really would love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Wealthy With You. Let's build a community that we can learn together, we can transform our lives together. So how have you been since last week? We looked at paying yourself first. So what have you done about paying yourself first? Have you started paying yourself, or you're still prioritizing other people over you? So let us know, tell us how it's going. So today we want to start on an interesting series that is understanding our money personalities. You know, friends, the same way that we have individual personalities when it comes to character, which is what determines how you relate with people, how you react to certain circumstances. It is the same thing when it comes to money. We are driven by different personalities. Every individual has a way they relate with money, which is sometimes inborn or sometimes a function of how you grew up. Everybody has a different money personality. So starting today, we are going to look at the different personalities, and they are mainly grouped into 5 different groups. So we start today to look at the first personality, which we call the spender money personality. Now, who is this person, or how do you know that you're a spender when it comes to money? I would like to put a disclaimer before we delve into the subject of personalities, and that is there's no one personality which is better than the other. Just the same way that even individual personalities, there's none that you can say is better than the other. It's the same. Every personality has its strong points and its weak points. The reason why we must understand our personalities for the sake of learning who we are, becoming self-aware, and then looking at what are the strength points of my personality, what are the weak points of my personality, and how can I improve? How can I then take care of the weak points? How can I improve on the strong ones? So how can I harness the strong points about my personality so that I can then be able to convert or to handle my money in a more prudent manner. So the spender personality. And who is this person? If you're a spender, you're this person who just enjoys buying things, who just enjoys spending money. To you, money is really not for saving, or saving is really not a priority. You enjoy spending money. And even your friends know you, that it is at the end of the month, everybody has been paid. Probably there are some in your social circles, your friends, who are even earning more than you do. But because it is end of the month, when you go for lunch, the bill is yours. You're the one who enjoys. I mean, you get excited by the attention that you get when you're spending money on yourself or even on the others. So you are this person that gets excited about spending. A budget does not really make sense for you, or it doesn't take any priority in your spending. Basically, you are the type that spends on impulse. So you have some money. When the money lands into your pocket, that's when you start thinking, what is it that I need to buy? Or you're walking along the streets and you have some money in your pocket, you see something that looks like it's interesting, you cannot postpone the purchase. You buy on impulse. So you don't normally do budget, or even if you do budget, you don't stick to the budget. You leave your house telling yourself, I'm going to buy 1, 2, 3 things. You get into the market or into the supermarket and you realize there are more interesting things. You will finally come to realize that you did not even buy what you had gone to buy, but you have spent money anyway. You cannot say no if something is interesting for you. You enjoy spending money on others. Your friends know you, even when they have money, Or when somebody wants to borrow money and Lucy is around, people will tell the others, you're looking for someone to lend you money, why don't you ask Lucy? Lucy never says no. So you enjoy it when you spend money on people. And then you don't like doing a budget. And even if on the most serious case scenario, you have saved some money, you know you have some money in your account, and then you are walking around the streets and you see something that looks like it's interesting, you will go irrespective of why you had saved that money. You will go withdraw that money, you come and buy. I mean, you get excited at the thought of spending money. So what are the strong points about a spender personality? The strong point about a spender personality is they are very generous. They are very generous people. They will never say no. Anyone is asking for something, you are the very first person. You go you go out with your friends. The bill comes, even when everybody would have contributed towards settling the bill. You're just happy to pay the bill. Sometimes, if you're an extreme spender personality, you'll even borrow money to spend, to pay a bill. When your friends had their own money, they could have paid. You borrow money, you fuliza, you borrow, and then after you have done that, that's when you start asking yourself, what is it that I have done? So this is somebody who is very, very generous. The second strong point about this person is that they really never have worries. To them, money is for spending. Money is not for keeping away. And so they live relatively very happy lives. They are never stressed that they have bills they've not paid. They are never stressed that they have loans they have borrowed or fulizas they have taken. They're just easy. I mean, they're just happy-go-lucky when it comes to money. Now, how about the drawbacks of this kind of personality? Obviously, the very first one is that these people never save. So when we are talking about paying ourselves first and looking at possibilities of investing and creating extra sources of income, that might be a tough call on this personality. They will find it very difficult to save, and therefore they will live for the day. So whenever they have money, they are the best of friends. They are the ones spending on everything, and they don't even like bargaining. That is the other thing that I needed to say about the spender personality. They don't enjoy bargaining. So whatever the price, they are just happy to pay. So you'll find that this person then ends up living for the day. And so as long as they are working, they are very happy, they look okay, they are the life of the party, they are the friends to everyone. But if tomorrow they have no money, then they completely become miserable because they did not put aside anything. And in most cases, the people now that they entertained, if they are not a similar kind of personality, then those friends will not be there. So they end up getting very frustrated. I am the one who spent on you when I had money. Now when I don't have money, I don't have anyone that can even invite me for an outing. So that's your spender personality. Now, how do you handle yourself? Because we are learning these things so that you become aware, and therefore where you need to change, you change, and what you need to adjust, you adjust. So how do you control yourself when it comes to money if you are this kind of person that we are calling a spender? The first thing that you need to do is give yourself a budget and limit yourself to that budget. Agree that if it is entertaining yourself, this is the limit that I will spend. Once that money is finished, I am not going to spend beyond there. And how do you control that? How do you make sure that you stick to that limit that you've given yourself? Is by number 2, having an accountability partner. Get a partner that holds you accountable, so that if you have said that in any month you're not going to spend more than this amount of money, then this person knows that this is what you have told yourself. They will hold you accountable, and before now you take a step to go and spend beyond that, this is somebody you can call and tell that, you know, I have reached my limit of spending for this month. I am feeling that I really want to go and spend, and then they will hold you accountable. And finally, automate your savings so that by the time the money that you're going to spend comes into your account or into your pocket, you have already put aside the money that you need to save. You remember the pay yourself first that we talked about? Make sure it does not land into your account that you can easily access. Automate your saving and let that saving account be a fixed deposit. One that you cannot just go and withdraw anytime. And if you must go and withdraw anytime, then there is a penalty to that, and that penalty must be punitive enough that you will feel the pain of going to withdraw before the time limit that you have set. So 3 things that we are saying. Automate your savings, have an accountability partner, and then make sure where the money is going, it's either a fixed deposit account or somewhere where you can't withdraw. I like to always advise as spenders, put your money in the circle, because in the circle, once the money goes, then you can't go there tomorrow and withdraw, unless probably you will go now and apply for a loan. And the process of applying for a loan is a process, it will become tedious. It's not something that you can just go and do. You will need to fill up a form, get somebody to guarantee you, and all that and all that. So I always tell people the best place for you to save this money that you're trying to take from yourself, to protect yourself from your money personality, put it in the circle, because there it's not easy to go and liquidate. So there you go, Mr. or Miss Spender. Enjoy your life, entertain people, but please do it knowing there's a tomorrow. Do it knowing that this year 2023, we are saying, irrespective of what is your money personality, we want to transform our personal finances to finance freedom. Did you enjoy this video? Please invite your friends. Maybe you know a spender like you. Or maybe you'd like to keep it here so that in the next one, you can know about the other personalities. Invite your friends to like the video. Invite your friends to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's keep learning. So see you in the next video. All the best.